Good morning and welcome back to the 120th. It is a very special day. It's new camera day. This is the all-new Caronte 4x5 from Stenopeika Cameras. You guys will know that I've been using their Air Force 4x5 for quite a few years now, and I love that camera. This has been brought out, it's not, I don't think he's classing it as his part of his affordable range. So the Air Force, they still make the Air Force, and that's the affordable camera. I think comes in at about 600 euros. This is a bit of a step up from that. It's slightly fancier, a little bit better spec'd out. And this one's selling for something around the 1,000 euros mark. The wood sections are Tuscan Cypress, so not the usual plywood, which is used by many manufacturers. Nothing wrong with plywood. However, this is rather nice, looks lovely. There's a few other extra features. This is all metal base rather than a plywood base. Has slightly different hinges to hold the film back in. Just take the cover off. So slightly different hinges here, the hinge on the bottom. It's an interesting design. Also, previously they were using two separate knobs to control rise and fall and tilt back and forth. They've gone for this combined knob now, which we've seen on a few cameras. It weighs in at about the same weight as the Air Force 4x5. It's about 1.4 kilos. Perfectly carryable, folds down really nicely as well. So, as with any new camera, first thing we need to do is give it a go, right? We are in a lovely studio today in downtown Toronto, and I have a model arriving very shortly, and we are going to shoot some 4x5 sheets of Velvia. I'm hoping to, you'll see this, the studio is kind of all white. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with the lighting. As usual, I am going to start simple and get gradually more complicated as we go along. Model should be here in a minute. Let's have some fun. So here is our wonderful model, Christiana. I was just explaining to you about using Velvia and slide film, and the colors should be really rich. So Christiana's come decked out in some very colorful clothing, so thank you very much. And I'm afraid, Christiana, for the first few minutes, I'm just gonna be setting up lights and getting everything sort of ready on you, if that's all right. So we're a bit boring for a minute, okay? Okay. All right, we're gonna start simple and get more complex. So let's start with this one, and we're on. So now nice and still for me, please. We'll close that one down, cock the shutter, out comes the dark slide. 3, 2, 1. Let us start making it a fraction more complicated. So what we're going to do now is we're going to throw some light on the background, behind some color on the background behind you. Now what is a good color? That's the question. Yellow perhaps? If you just want to hold a similar place, I'm going to try and chuck some yellow on the background without chucking any yellow on you. Let's come up a little bit. Yeah, why not? Okay, all right, let's go with that. And 3, 2, 1. All right, we've got 4 sheets in that position. So I think we're gonna change it up. Maybe we change the outfit, or maybe we stick with the outfit, because I do love that dress, it's beautiful. And maybe we just do something slightly different with the same outfit. I'm wondering if there's something we could do with this chair and the mirror, perhaps. Could be fun. Let's have a look at that. Right then, this is where we are now. The wonderful Christiana is gonna be sitting here, and we're on a frame something like this. So we're getting a bit of Christiana in the mirror and losing all of this light. So okay, let's go with half a second. So focusing now, and here it comes, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're gonna do some sitting down now, somewhere here. Okay, and then looking at the camera. That's perfect. Let's go with that. Right, here comes focus. And we are razor sharp. Here it comes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3, 2, 1. Right, first of all, let's give you something to sit on. That's number one. We're gonna get in nice and tight with this one. We're gonna get it up super high. Tell you what I was gonna do, let's use a different lens, shall we? Okay, so we swapped the Schneider 210-5.6 out for the Emil Busch A-Planat, I think it's a 6.3. So no shutter on this one, so I'm gonna have to do it with my hand. And looking straight down the lens, 3, 2, 1.
With hindsight, it probably wasn't the best idea to introduce the backlight and the antique lens at the same time. These shots came out a bit hazy and it's mostly lens flare, I expect. Oh well. Okay, Cristiano has gone for a clothing change. It's gonna go casual, so jeans and a strappy top, I think. So we'll come up with a new plan. I wonder if we pull one of these big sort of chintzy armchairs into the middle of the floor. Okay, what I think we might do is go with the 65mm lens. According to the numbers on this Caronte, it can go all the way down to 60mm with a bag bellows. So I'm assuming it will give me a 65. Let's try it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to bring this all the way in and bring these all the way in. Then we are going to unscrew these, move those forwards. We're going to go landscape. Okay, so we're super wide. Cristiano looks the business in the ground glass. So, all right, let's do that focusing again if you're ready. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ah, where is it? There it is. 3, 2, 1. Frustratingly, these shots came out of focus. I have no clue what I did wrong, but they would have been pretty cool if I'd got it right. Annoying.
We are down to our last 2 sheets. What are we to do? Should we get the bench back in, I think, maybe? No, let's do a standing one. Let's just do you standing up, and let's try and I'm going to mess with the front standard a little bit, and it allows us to manipulate the plane of focus. Let's just see if there is any manipulation to be had here. Yeah, there's a little bit of room to play there, isn't there? All right, in it goes. 1, 2. Nice and still for me, please. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I love these. The slight tilt of the front standard has created a nice effect. Slight vignetting at the top of the frame where the 65mm lens is struggling with coverage. I don't mind that. Pretty happy with these.
All right, we are finished. Cristiano, you've been an absolute superstar. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It was really great.
Was it really great?
Yeah.
A little bit weird?
Not weird, but really cool, like very interesting.
It's different, huh?
Yeah.
All right, well, fingers crossed we got them all right. We'll see. Like I said, I'm going to put the sheets in to be developed now, and we'll get the results in a few days. But you were perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, I will put Cristiana's details underneath so you can find her if you would like to book her as a model. She's pretty good. Well, how about that? That was pretty cool. As you can tell, I am pretty chuffed with my new Stenopeika Caronte 4x5. It is a beautiful camera. As always, some of those shots didn't turn out quite how I planned them, but you guys know by now that you shouldn't expect all my shots to turn out how I planned them. Whatever, I'm happy with some of those, and I cannot wait to put the new Caronte to use in more videos. So this is the one that you'll be seeing now. Whenever I'm shooting 4x5, it will be on the Caronte, this beautiful beast of a camera. Gorgeous. Cypress wood. Did you know? Cypress wood. Lovely. So thanks, Samuele. I will leave a link down below to where you can get yourself a Caronte 4x5. And I would highly recommend all of Samuele from Stenopeika's cameras. They are terrific. And also some of his other bits and bobs as well. I didn't talk about it in the video there, but I was using one of Samuele's new 4x5 sheet holders, which worked really well, worked perfectly. It's very nice, solidly built,
feels great and obviously does a great job because you didn't see any light leaks, did ya? Those also available on Samuele's website. Go take a look, as well as obviously the Minutero, the Air Force, loads of the other stuff that I've been using on the channel. Go check out Stenopeika Cameras. Big thanks to Christiana, she did a great job, thank you very much. A link to her Model Mayhem profile is down below if you are looking for a model in the Toronto area. Highly recommend, she was great. For those of you who haven't checked out the Patreon page, I would recommend you go over there because the guys on Patreon got to see all of these photos long before you guys did on YouTube. And we've had some good feedback on there and some good talks about them. So head over to the Patreon page, check it out. So I would recommend you join up. Lots of stuff coming up on there, including my long-term project on Polaroids, which I've not posted anything about yet. So you haven't missed anything. Plus some big giveaways coming up over on Patreon as well. Other news for today is the new hoodies and t-shirts with this logo, which is obviously 120 in Roman numerals, slightly less sort of garish and bawdy than the I Love 120. They're still available, you can get those still, but trying these out, I quite like them. I quite like this one, quite like the colour. So if you fancy getting yourself a hoodie, head over there. Also does have the channel logo on there as well, because obviously that's why you're getting it, right? And that's about it for today, I think. Exciting stuff coming up on the channel. We've got the review of the Sekonic L858 light meter, which I haven't actually done yet. I've been using it in lots of different videos, but I haven't actually done a specific video just on that. So that's coming up. I've also got a studio shoot, which was supposed to be the 6006, turned into the ETRS when the 6006 failed to work. That video on the 6006 will be coming out pretty soon as well, just as soon as I can make it work, which I'm getting closer bit by bit. Full story coming up soon. I've also got some more videos coming up with other photographers and camera people from the Toronto area. We'll be looking at some Bronica models. There's also a film review coming up, which I can't talk to you about right now. Shh. What else? So much in the pipeline. Loads of stuff coming up. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. That is your lot for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I've really enjoyed having you here. It's been great. Okay.